Hi guys, in this video we're going to look at the chords and the guitar part to I Feel It Coming by The Weeknd. It sounds like this. So hello and welcome to this I Feel It Coming guitar lesson. In this video we're going to look at how to play the chords and the harmony of this song, but really that funk guitar technique that Daft Punk has put in because the production's by them. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to see more, please click the link below to take you to our website where you'll see write-ups for this, all of our other YouTube videos, and hundreds of hours of free guitar practice material for you. So let's get started. I'm Thomas. Now, we're in the key of C minor, and we've got this really minimal funk guitar style going on. Let's talk a little bit about the harmony first. So we've got two sections, a verse / chorus, and like a kind of bridgey bit. So the chords for the verse and the chorus are the same. It's G minor to a C minor to an A flat major to an E flat major, and it just goes round and round. And then for the bridge, it's C minor, G minor, F minor, E flat. So pretty simple, nothing strange happening there. So let's look at then how to play that. You can hear this little, that little rhythm part chunking away in the second verse, I think it is from there. Or, you know, if you're playing this on a guitar on your own, you can just play the chords, you know. It's entirely up to you, but I'm going to show you how they would play it in the song. So we've got these little bite-sized versions of our triads. So the first one is G minor, and that is 12 on the G, 11 on the B, 10 on the E string. And actually this shape is just from an A minor chord shape, and all we've done is strip away the other strings to leave us with these top three, and that's where it exists in. And this is just 1, 3, 5, nothing else of the chord. So that's our G minor, and our rhythm for this is this tricky little 16th note. Now I'll try my best to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so if I slow that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really tricky. What it is a dotted eighth note repeated over and over. So it's one dotted eighth note and it just keeps going. So the first one is on the first beat. The second one is on the last 16th note in the first beat. So it comes just before the second beat. You can hear that. The third one is on the off beat of the second. So right in the middle of 2 and 3. The fourth one is just after the third beat, so the second 16th in that beat. And the last one is on the fourth beat. So if you're really struggling with this kind of rhythm, you got to count it like this. 1 E and A, 2 E and A. It's a way of breaking the bar up, or the beat up, into 4 equal parts, which are your 16th notes. So then all you have to do is synchronize what you're playing with one of those syllables you're saying. 1 E and A. Okay? So the first one is 1. The second one is A of 1. 1 E and A. The third one is and of 2. 1 E and A, 2 E and. The third one is E of 3. 1 E and A, 2 E and. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E. And then the last one is 4. So it's really tricky to hear that and talk at the same time. So if you need to work this out, you can sit and just figure out 1/16th note at a time. Or if you can feel that, just listen to the track if you want more context or how it goes, just that pulsing 16th note rhythm. Really cool. Now that is the rhythm that makes up all the verse and the chorus. And then all you do is you shuffle your chords around with that. So it's G minor to a C minor. Now the way I'm doing this is just their top 3 strings, G, B, and E, and it's 8th fret across all of those. But if you know any other triad shapes, please feel free to use them. For this style of music and the part that we're playing, it's best to stick on the top 3 strings because those are the ones that cut out the most. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense doing this funky thing. It's too muddy, it doesn't sound very nice, so that's why it's up here. Nice high voices. To a C minor, or alternatively you can go 12 on the G, 13 on the B, 11 on the E. To an A flat major, which I'm going to do 13 on G, 13 on B, and 11 on E. To an E flat major, which is 12 on the G and then 11 on B and E. Okay, so running through those chords slowly. And just loops around like that. So how good's your rhythm really? If you can put a metronome on and play that, then you're flying. So if you can't, please try. It's such an important thing to do when you're learning music in general, not just guitar, is to make sure your rhythm is keeping up with all the other information you're taking in. We as guitarists always like to play chords and scales, but we never like to focus on the actual fundamental rhythm of what we're playing. So take this opportunity now to do that with this tricky little part in an interesting funk arrangement. So that is the verse and the chorus. The next one is the bridge, and it's the lyrics, "You've been scared of love." That's what I'm calling the bridge. So this is C minor, G minor, F minor, E flat. Now the rhythm is mostly the same, but it's got one little difference. It's offsetted by 1/16th note. So it's slightly different now. First two are the same. Sorry, C minor. First two are the same as before, but the third one is actually on the and of 2. My apologies, it's a little bit later there. It's on the E of 2. So you get this like interruption in the rhythm that you were doing before. So I'll do the first one, and you hear it keeps going evenly, and the second one, you've got that little weight. So you see subtle difference, but it's enough to kind of catch your ear and go, oh, that's a little bit different. So that is the difference. So the bridge is same first two notes. The third one is the E of 2, and then the fourth one is the and of 3. Okay? So the chords then for this part are C minor to a G minor to an F minor. So the F minor, all I'm doing is taking what I played for the G, moving it down 2 frets each. And then E flat major. So I can either do that where I played it before, or I can do it on 8 on the G, 8 on the B, and 6 on the E. All that is a different inversion of the triad notes. Okay, so C minor, G minor, F minor, E flat. And there you go. So if you want to play it maybe in a solo way, just you and the guitar, you can take those chords and transition them into just bar shapes, your normal E's and A's and C shapes, all of that. Or if you want to play along to the track and try and get some groove on, try all those little triad shapes to get you going with that rhythm. Then you can add little embellishments to the rhythm, like try and like add little licks that you could do as the song starts to progress and you've been playing for a little while and you want to add a little bit more into it. Okay guys, that's been it for me. Best of luck with your practice. Keep coming back and I'll see you next time.